Welcome to my apartment. I've been wanting to do this tour for a while now. The apartment is finally done and ready to be presented for the world out there. So if you step right in, this is what we call the living room, our main space. We could call it the dining room, we could call it the kitchen, we could call it anything in between. And as you see, the camera cannot even keep up with all the light in here, so it's having a hard time. No, but it is really a crazy space, if you ask me. I have put a lot of love into it, and as you can see, tried to delicately place different organisms in the form of plants along the walls and the sides, and what's it called? Hanging, standing, all that shit. But nevertheless, this is a space. This is where we do dinner parties together with friends. And have 10 guests sitting here dining. We really enjoy that the kitchen is an opened, what's it called? Open air kitchen. So that you can be standing here, cooking, doing the dishes, whatever the hell you're up to, while still participating in the social gatherings of yours. And we wanted to make something that really stands out, and I think we at least managed to do that somewhat. Over here in the corner we have my own creative space. This is what we call our office, my office. I sit here and I wish I played more on this one. I'll play more on this one at the moment. Not as sexy, but you have to make a living, right? But I thought that was my son crying in the yard, but your ears get attuned so much to babies crying when you have a small kid. But he's in the summer house, so it can't be him. Let me know if you guys are interested in something specific about the apartment, the furniture, the lighting, the way we styled the whole place, or whatever you find interesting. I'd be happy to elaborate and explore it even further with you guys. And in here we have the bathroom, which I think turned out pretty well as well. We have the bathtub, so we can throw Leonardo in there when he's been out playing all day. And I specifically put a lot of effort into keeping the space below the ceiling open. So I installed these brand new oak wooden framed windows with a giant monstera plant up there to make sure that we got some extra light inside the bathroom. But because we don't have any windows in here, so I think that was a great decision. Now, of course, have to show you the master bedroom as well, which is going to be, we are still working on it. Does this work? We're still working on making it more interesting. We have our baby crib over here, our king size double bed, and our closet section over here. But everything else is pretty straight up. An old original poster from Andy Warhol, Louisiana. You guys probably know that museum if you're interested in Copenhagen. And again, these high what's it called? Windows below the ceiling really adds a lot of space and dynamic to the room. This gimbal is struggling to keep up. It adds a lot of dimension and depth and dynamic to the rooms, both up here in our bedroom. In the middle there's Leonardo's room, you will see now, and the bathroom is in the back. So come inside and see for yourself. Yeah, small kids room. Not the greatest achievement of all, but I think it really, again, helps a lot. Even though you have a small room, to have some windows up there, it makes it feel so much more spacious, which is pretty cool. Oh, and over here we have the storage, laundry, utility space where we can wash everything, do the diapers, all that stuff, which you gotta do, right? And at last, not least, this is where we drink our morning coffee. I think it is quite... Yeah, so we sit here in the morning or in the afternoon, have a sip of coffee, while we can watch the clouds roll by and crystallize our grand visions of life. It's a very long balcony, what's called narrow but long, so you have like two sections. Over here we can sit in the evening. You usually have a grill table over there, and this is more like a morning spot. Yeah, there you have it. I think it's gonna be interesting to see or hear what you guys think about the place. If you have any ideas on how I can make it even more, crazy. I like to have feedback all the time. Again, always trying to improve and make it extraordinary. I think making the ordinary extraordinary, that's gonna be the point of this last clip. I just wanna show you the very last, but definitely not least, room of the apartment, which is upstairs. We are actually lucky that we have the sun coming in for a quick little sunset here in a few minutes. So this place, my friends, is this possible? It's not a good angle. What we can do like this. So this is the place that I have been talking maybe a bit too much about lately, but I am actually getting pretty proud about this space that I've created. So we initially found this place where there was a space upstairs that we thought had a lot of potential. So we decided to go for it, and have over the last 3 to 4 months been desperately and measurably been renovating and redecorating and rearranging this whole place to turn it into what we would like to call a magical, lush and beautiful space in the middle of Copenhagen. This is probably the angle of angles, like this. So here you see it. My beautiful wife has been redecorating and rearranging the whole terrace with the green stuff that you see all around here. We have been tearing up all the old floors, putting down new wooden planks. We created an outdoor kitchen where people, our guests, they can dine and wine and have a great time. And then we have created this cool lounge area where there is, herbs. There's an apple tree. You can pluck your own berries also. And I'm not even kidding, this is actually a blueberry bush. And they are quite delicious. I have promised to water the plant today because we have a heat wave kind of thing going on in Copenhagen at the moment. And actually it's better to water the plants at night. Like now it's getting late, it's almost sunset, because otherwise I've heard that the plants can actually be boiled because the water is getting too hot during midday. So it's important to take care of the little green friends of ours. So this in here is the outdoor bathroom. We call it the outdoor bathroom, not just a shower actually, because it is a shower, a beautiful shower. But we think it's actually much more, because we want to give people the opportunity to really rest and reassess the day. Being able to rinse and prepare well rejuvenated and revitalized from a good night's sleep and a good, shower. So if you guys are interested in visiting our little space here in Copenhagen, there's going to be a link down below where you guys can check out our listing on Airbnb. And if you guys let me know through the booking site, through Airbnb, that you have watched this video, I will see what I can do in terms of perhaps doing somewhat of a discount of sorts. So yeah, check it out. And last but not least, this is the bedroom that you have the chance to be sleeping in. And actually, since this is what we call a Copenhagen greenhouse, there is a sky view here, so you can, if you feel like it. Oh, I actually love this one. But both of these, they can be drawn to, like, as you see, the ceiling here can open up fully, which makes it kind of cool to be watching the stars at night and having a romantic time. And you can also just, lie here, take a nap during the day, and just enjoy the view. So that's gonna be all for this tour. We will be doing a lot more videos, content on future projects, because this is something that really is close to my heart. I think it's a very exciting way to live. I've been passionate about this creating spaces type of lifestyles for more than 10 years now. And I feel there's a lot of value to gain and a lot of great experiences to be had through designing spaces and opening those spaces up to the world. So if you're interested in more of that, stay tuned for more in the future videos. Until then, I'll see you around. And there he is. Big boy.
Let's go.